Introduction. On that shore, wave-swept and empty, deep in thought he stood, intently gazing seawards while the strong river, wide before him, slowly drew but the one frail skiff along. All down its length the marshy coast a few moss-covered huts could boast, the Checones' meagre dwelling site, while the mist-veiled land played host to forests shrouded from the light where pine trees sighed. From here, he thought, will threaten the bold Swede, and here a city shall be built to thwart our haughty neighbor dwelling near. Nature has destined her to be a window on Europe, while we shall stand as firm beside the wave. And flags of every land shall fly offshore, and know the land thereby that these long unknown waters lave. 100 years ago, and now, a youthful city rich in beauty, wood and swamp tamed by his vow, rises wondrously and proudly, where once the Finnish fisherman, that sad foster child of nature, on these flat shores for a lifespan cast his frail net o'er the water. And here the land displays a host of palaces, they line the coast, a throng of towers fair and slender, and from the corners of the earth the ships come, jostling to berth, to view the city in her splendor. The Neva, dressed in granite, flows beneath strong bridges. Gardens there adorn her aisles, her beauties share. Dark green against blue water shows. Our capital, so much the younger, makes ancient Moscow seem faded, as beside a new Tsarina, a widowed empress seems jaded. I love you, Peter's creation, I love you, gracious and austere, the Neva's powerful libation twixt granite banks so pure and clear. Your cast-iron patterned railings, your pensive nights of moonless light, transparent dusk, endless evenings, when lampless I yet read and write, while the sleeping buildings show still, pale above the streets below, the Admiralty spire still bright, while, granting 1/2 hour to night, 1/2 light yields to another, refusing to allow the dark, those last gilded clouds to smother, and brightening still the silent park. I love your winters, harsh with frost, the still air, girls' faces redder than crimson roses, to their cost, the sledges raced along the river. Loud noise, bright lights, the ball, a game of cards at evening, idle drinking, the punch bowl wreathed in its blue flame, the hiss of charged glasses clinking. I love to view a martial vigor stir the field of Mars, the beauty monotonous of infantry, the swaying cavalry ever in harmony, banners held high, all torn and tattered from the fight, brass helmets glinting in the light, battle-scarred, proudly they go by. I love you, warlike capital, the rising smoke, the cannon's roar, when our Tsarina adds a mortal son to the imperial store, or Russia, triumphing once more, defeats the broken enemy, or when its blue ice fracturing, the Neva bears it to the sea, rejoicing in the birth of spring. Stand proudly, Peter's great city, the elements now tamed, at last at peace with you, and finally let Finnish enmity be past, those waves in their captivity still bear for you. Let them forget to stir, and their vain malice fret, or trouble Peter's endless sleep. A dreadful time there was, I keep the memory of it fresh as ever. My friends, a story I shall tell, those sorry days I'll remember, a tale of woe as it befell.